Hey guys, today I have a very exciting video. I have several R.L. Stine books that I want to show you. These came from several different places. They came from Amazon, eBay, Books-A-Million, abebooks.com. So let's just go ahead and get started and I'll show you everything that I got. I do have one more book coming on the way called The Thrill Club, but I just don't feel like waiting anymore. These books are kind of in the way because I'm waiting to do this video to put them away. So I'm just going to do this video now. If you know what The Thrill Club looks like or is about, I bought that book. And if you didn't, look it up because R.L. Stine is awesome. I have looked online recently for R.L. Stine books, and I found books that I've never heard of, including Cheerleaders. Apparently I had one, but there's 5. So I had The Evil Returns, either The Evil Returns or the other one, not 1 through 3. I bought Cheerleaders, the first Evil, the second Evil, and the third Evil. The second Evil, which was really annoying, was refunded, and so was another book. Those were from Abe Books. 2 of my books got refunded. That is so annoying. Not only did they get refunded, I got a book that was reprinted. Excuse me? So, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if I can get my money back for this because this is definitely not an original copy, and I wanted an original copy of this. This is Fear Street. Cheerleaders, the first Evil, but this is not an original copy. If you look at it, it's blurry. I don't know if you can really tell. It's blurry. Doesn't look very good. It's big. This is the third Evil. It's big. And then when you look at the last page, it says November 8th, 2019. And the pages are like this. So someone definitely photocopied this book and then made it into this book and tried to sell it as an original because these are very hard to find. So I'm pissed. I don't know if I would suggest Abe Books. Everyone's a different seller on there, and I don't know. A little sketchy. That's a little sketchy. That really is. So, I might see if I can, like, email someone and see if I can get my money back for that, because I'm really not happy about that, because I'm still going to have to buy that book, because I want an original copy, and that is a recopy. Lame. So the second Evil was refunded, which is annoying, because this is a set. And here's the third Evil, and it's a library copy actually, so it has writing and a little library note in it. Apparently nobody borrowed this book, which is very sad. It looks like a really good series. I still want the second Evil, and I still want The Evil Returns or The Last Evil or whatever the other book is. But that one you can't find anywhere, and when you find it, it's like $30, and it's like, do I really want to pay that? I'll have to keep looking. Next is a very fun find. This is Fear Street Collector's Edition 10, Fear Park. And it has the first Scream, the latest Scream, and the last Scream in it. And this was another little, series of books that I didn't know existed, but they sounded amazing. It's about an amusement park in Fear Street, so I was like, oh, dude, awesome. I love books about amusement parks and all that, and I love this stuff. So I thought this would be great. Well, the cheapest I found, 1, 2, and 3, or the collector's edition, was $25, and I was like, that sucks, but I think I'm gonna do it. So I put it in my cart, and then I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. The next day, it was sold out, and I was like, oh man, that sucks. So I went on Amazon, and I searched it up. There was one for $7. I was about to pay $25, and I got it for $7 the next day. So, oh my god. So what I do, when I look up any book I mean, when I go book shopping, I go to Books A Million, I go to Amazon, I go to eBay, I go to Abe Books, I go to Thrift Books. So those are the 5 places I check. I just copy and paste the title and the author into the search bar, and I check prices because I'm cheap, and that's how I can afford all these R.L. Stine books and build up my collection, is by being cheap. So I got this for $7. It looks like someone bit it. Honestly, I don't care who or what bit it. I'm very excited to have it, and I'm definitely going to read this ASAP. Very exciting. This is another situation where Abe Books canceled one of my orders. You know, I bought some that were just one-off books, but both times they were part of a series. That's so frustrating. So this is part of Fear Street Nights. I have Midnight Games and Darkest Dawn. I think the other one also started with an M. Can't remember. But anyway, this was a 3-parter again. He liked his 3-parters. Moonlight Secrets. I was right, it started with an M. So they refunded me number 1, because this is 2 and 3. But I don't have any problems with these. The only problem... someone had a bookmark on the back. The only problem I have is that they refunded me one, which was annoying, because it was part of a series. Like, if they refunded me one of the ones that was a one-off, I really wouldn't mind. But the fact that it's part of a series is so frustrating. Next is R.L. Stine's Haunted Lighthouse. And this is through SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, because he had a ride, apparently, with SeaWorld and Busch Gardens called Haunted Lighthouse. So this is the book version of the ride, which is a very smart thing to do. Especially him being an author. I think every ride should have a book, because then you have like a backstory and you ride the ride and you love it and then you buy the book. Like, I'd rather do that than wear the t-shirt. Like, I'm not buying the t-shirt. So, very cool. I didn't expect it to be hardcover. It is a small book though. Let me see how many pages. It's around 85 pages. So, really not a long book. This one was from Thrift Books. Still has the sticker. I took the stickers off of some of them that I got in. I really can't keep track of where I got these because I placed so many orders in so many websites. That's the bad thing about price checking and everything, is that you can't keep it straight, really. This was originally $5.95. Most of these I spent around $4 on, between $4 and $7, and I'm happy with that price. I'm happy with what I got. And what was very nice is that my parents were like, you know what, for Easter you get 20 bucks. And I was like, well, you know what I'm getting? Some books. So I got some books with my parents' money. And this one is Fear Street All Night Party. I'm just gonna do a slow pan. They couldn't take the price tag of 25 cents off my book that I paid $4 for. When I opened this, I laughed so hard. Like, are you serious? 25 cents and you are charging me? You have the audacity to charge me $4? But I know that Thrift Books gets all their books secondhand and then they resell them. But like, come on, that's such an easy sticker to take off. But this is definitely, this has seen better days. You can tell it's pretty crushed up. But I feel like all R.L. Stine books have seen better days. Like, if you've seen the new books that I'm going to show you in a minute, they actually have creases printed on them, because it's kind of like a thing that all R.L. Stine books are pre-creased. Can you hear this flag? I just realized I plopped this down right next to the flag and it's like flapping in the breeze. It's always so windy here and I have nowhere to film anymore, so whatever. All Night Party. Next is How I Broke Up with Ernie, and it says breaking up is supposed to be tough, but this is ridiculous. And it's apparently funny, because I know he used to be Jovial Bob Stine, but this is an R.L. Stine book. So yeah, books by R.L. Stine. Super Chillers, Fear Street. What year is this? Probably like 1980 something. 1990. That's weird. Did they all say that? It says 1990 by Bob Stine. Interesting. Because it definitely says R.L. Stine on it, but he trademarks by, or copyrights by Bob Stine. Interesting. But it's hardcover. And I've never heard of this book, but apparently it's funny. Looks good to me. I've never heard of it. Next are The Beast and The Beast 2. These are more rides. I'm looking forward to reading these. I don't really know what any of these books are about necessarily. I just know that they're books that I never heard of, so I wanted to get them. I thought I had a pretty good collection, but wow. There are so many books I've never heard of, and so many big series that I have like one book of, and I really want to finish out these series and have the full collection. Like, I really want R.L. Stine's full collection of books. That's like something that would be amazing, but he's done so much and he's still writing, so it's like, can you like chill for a second? Because I really need some more of these books. But I think this is going to be it for a while, honestly, because it's a rabbit hole that you can get really far down because there's so many books and there's so many that you don't have, and it's like, it's crazy. So now comes the books from Books A Million. These were bargain priced, which was very exciting. They do this quite often. I have quite a few of the Return to Fear Street books that were on bargain. Some of them are hardcover, some of them are paperback. And I have another hardcover book that was also bargain priced. If you notice, there's a bookmark in here because I started reading it. And so far I really like it, but I'm this far in and it's just starting to sound like the back makes sense. Poppy Miller swears she will get payback for Jack Saber's cruel prank that humiliated her in front of her friends. That happened like 5 pages ago. So this whole book happened, and we're just now getting into the story. What? But it's fine. It's been a really good book. I really like it. I'm on page 224. Let me see how many pages there are. 330. So we're almost there. I'm very excited to be done. I love reading R.L. Stine books and then finishing them and putting them on my shelf. When I get, my parents are planning on making a whole like area for me, like a workshop type thing. And when that happens, I'm planning on getting lots and lots of bookshelves and having my R.L. Stine collection really being on display instead of being like too thick. You know, like, I really want to see every single book. I don't like that I only have 2 bookshelves and I have so many books. So you have to double them up, and I want to see every book. And I want to put some front, like, on display, you know, because some books are really important to me by him. So I want to have like a really pretty bookshelf and have like bookmarks and my new Goosebumps trading cards and just little knickknacks and stuff from Goosebumps or just R.L. Stine in general. I want all this stuff to be there, but I need more bookshelves. So hopefully when that area is done, they haven't even started, but when it's done, I will hopefully get a lot more bookshelves and really be able to put my collection on display. But these stickers are a pain to get off of books. It's really annoying. Usually they put them on the back. They put these on the front. Like, I don't know what's up with that. And then every bargain book has that little dash on the bottom. And this was originally $9.99 and I got it for $3.97. What a deal. You can't even get that used for $3.97 because it would cost them more to ship than to get it. Most used books start at $4 because that's like average shipping costs. So they're not even making money off of it really. This one is Spooky Stories. It's called Scream and Scream Again. I remember when this came out new, I worked at Books A Million at this point, and I really, really wanted it. But I never got around to buying it. I was really focusing on the Slappy World books that were coming out. Every time that came out, I would pre-order it. So I didn't get around to buying this, because this is a $17.99. This is a $20 book. So I was thinking about it, and then I was like, you know, this might have, I don't even know if R.L. Stine has it. Oh, it does. Someone signed this. Okay. I haven't opened this yet. Apparently he does have one story in here. But I didn't even know, like, you know, there's one short story of his in there. Like, I don't know if I really want to spend $20 on one short story and then all these other stories by authors I don't know of. So I didn't buy it until now because it was on bargain for $5.97. And apparently it's signed, or someone just wrote in it. If you know, let me know. It looks like it's signed by Jeff Soloway. Do you know? Did someone write in my book? I don't know. But very cool. Ooh, it's white type on black paper. That's really cool. And it looks like it has that on every first page of a story. That's pretty cool. I like it. I love the cover. I think that's so cool. I love decrepit houses. I think that's very neato. So, right up my alley. But somehow I spent 20 minutes talking about like 5 books. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you are like me and you're obsessed with R.L. Stine books. Let me know what your favorite R.L. Stine book is. Mine is Silent Night. I actually met R.L. Stine and I had him sign Silent Night. And he said that Reba's cousin is actually in Gimme a Kill, which is a new Return to Fear Street book. He was like, yeah, I don't know why, but I just felt like bringing back Reba's cousin. It's like, well, that's cool. I do have that book too, so that was my little R.L. Stine book haul. I hope you enjoyed. I don't think there's going to be another one for a while. I do need those 2 books that were returned, refunded, rude. I do need those because they're part of a collection and they're the middle of a collection. Like, I need those books to finish out my collections. And hopefully I'll get The Evil Returns or whatever that book is called that's part of Cheerleaders that I don't have. Hopefully I can find that cheap. But so far, no luck. I've also been looking for Who Killed the Homecoming Queen and The Prom Queen. So, I've been keeping my eye out on those. I've been bidding on a couple because a couple were on eBay for cheap, but you had to bid on them. I really don't like bidding on eBay. I really prefer buy it now stuff. But with these rarer books, it makes sense to do a auction because so many people are looking for it that you can really drive that price up. Instead of just selling it for $5, you might get 20 out of the deal. So it makes sense. But it's frustrating to me. So, thank you so much for watching. I will stop talking now. Thank you. Subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.